travel vlogger Juliana Brosti, TravelingJules. When I travel, I love to try new foods. Mussels. So today, I'm teaming up with Canon to take you on a fun foodie adventure with the new Canon EOS R. I hope you brought your appetite. Right now, I'm at the milk market. There's so much food to eat here. This looks so good. So this is Canon's first full-frame mirrorless camera. It has a unique mix of features, which makes it a great tool, especially for vlogging. Cut, we got the shot. As a travel filmmaker, I'd say this is a great compromise between a super lightweight point-and-shoot and a more serious cinema camera. And it's lighter than my 5D Mark IV. I like how mirrorless bodies are more lightweight and compact than DSLRs. Right now, I want to take you to one of my favorite Italian restaurants. One thing I love about having a full-frame camera back in my hands is wide shots, and the EOS R has plenty of wide-angle options. So the EOS R system has an entirely new lens mount, which means there's a whole new lineup of RF lenses. There's also a few mount adapters, so you don't have to worry if you already own an entirely big suitcase full of Canon lenses. You can just connect with the mount adapters. And there are 3 types. This one is a standard mount. You've got this very cool customizable control ring. And then this one is super special. It actually has a drop-in slot for an ND filter or a polarizer or a clear filter. Something kind of cool about the R is that you have a sensor cover as well. When I was in Morocco, I was really nervous about changing my lenses because I was worried about dust and sand getting inside. So having this dust cover is really genius. Setting up a little tripod so I can film myself. As a travel vlogger, I don't always have the luxury of having a second camera operator. When I'm by myself, I get a tripod, I set up a nice wide shot, and I set it to 4K. Double the shots when I shoot at 4K. Andrea, will you come here?
I need a fan to move my hair.
Yeah, we need a fan. All right, so this is the shot with my 14mm rectilinear lens. Now I'm gonna switch over into 4K. There is a crop factor to consider. It's similar to an APS-C size sensor or a Super 35 like my C200. Really makes a nice B cam when I pair it with that.
We're gonna switch you up.
Perfect. Guess what I'm doing today? We're making pasta.
Pasta.
This is my friend Andrea Frizzi.
Ciao.
He's from Milano.
Ciao, sono milanese, puro e duro. I like to cook.
This is gonna be the best day. Okay, so before we get started, I wanna show you how I set up my camera. So I've got this customizable ring here, which is so nice because you can really make quick adjustments on the fly. So I set mine up for aperture.
All right, so 00 flour and semolina together. So I do 5 parts of flour, 1 semolina. La Fontana. Pasta need to be super yellow. A lot of egg yolks, very important. I'm using 20 egg yolks. Work it.
So we're just incorporating the flour and the eggs.
Boom.
It looks so easy when he did it. So I want to show you one more thing. So there's this customizable touch bar here, which you can program in 3 different ways. You've got a left button, a right button, and a swipe feature. You can set it to white balance, audio controls when I'm doing interviews, but in this case, I've set mine to ISO, so I can really dial in my exposure.
Ready?
Ready? Ready?
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna divide in pieces.
Okay.
We're gonna beat it like he owes me money, right? Where's my money? Where's my money?
Hey, I got somebody who owes me money. They owe me a lot.
Where's my money?
Give me my money. The Vari-angle LCD monitor is just so useful for filming. I mean, seriously, you can just grab it in any moment's notice. I can get up, I can get high, I can get low, I can film myself. You can flip it around and shoot other things. Nice. Gives me a lot of options when I'm shooting, and I love options. It's wonderful to have a camera that thinks as fast as you do, so you never miss a shot. Whoa, that's a long pasta.
No.
So you know the pasta is just the right thickness when you can see your finger right through it.
You can see your nails.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. Parmigiano, olive oil, 1 head.
Ricotta. They're cute. They're cute little pouches.
Just water.
So I want to change lenses real quick. Let's go macro. Okay, I'm going to use the macro lens. Yum. Buon appetito. Ooh, I love this macro lens. Okay, so now I'm rolling. Hello. I really miss having that easy access Wi-Fi button on my M50, so I've programmed that little light button at the top to have easy access to the smartphone remote. So now it's so easy to take selfies. And now I have it on 2-second timer. 3, 2, 1. The true life of an Instagrammer, right? That was cool. Another feature I really love about the R is that you've got some more advanced settings for filmmakers. So you've got Canon log built right into the camera. It works really wonderfully when you have a situation where you want to capture a lot of dynamic range. So here, for example, we have the dark shadows and the setting sun, some really bright city skyline situation going on, some shiny, shiny reflections on the buildings. This is the perfect situation for C-Log. Now here is one of my favorite new mounts for the EOS R system. This one has a very special drop-in filter slot. So you can actually add an ND filter or a polarizer and just pop it back in. And there's a little dial here so you can adjust how dark or how light it is. And imagine, because you can put this mount in between the lens and the body, now you can add a filter to lenses where you couldn't have a filter before. Pretty cool, huh? And as well, you don't have to mess with filters because you only have to buy one filter instead of buying all the multiple sizes and all the different flavors of darknesses and keeping track of them. So you have one handy thing right here. That's it. Keeping it simple. The city looks so pretty right now. I just want to show you guys what the drop-in filter mount adapter looks like in the camera. It's at its brightest now, and I'm just going to slide it to the darkest level. You can imagine how useful this would be when you need to cut down bright light. Woohoo! Guess what time it is? Happy hour. My friend TJ Bong is going to show me a few tricks of the trade. There are a lot of situations when I like to shoot in slow-mo. It just gives the footage a bit more style. So I'm going to save these settings into my C3 menu so I can access it later. Now when the moment strikes, I'll be ready to go. That was awesome. Nice. Ooh la la. So this is the Lucid Dream with a candy reduction garnish on top. So cool. Ooh la la. So the only way to drink it is to smash it. Do you dare me? It's so pretty, I don't want to smash it. You've got to see how he makes this. He pours an ooey gooey fruity sugar syrup over water balloons.
This here is a candy reduction garnish that I use for a couple of my cocktails.
I love this photo. Has a lot of feeling because the shapes. Feels like it's moving, but it's not. Ooh, that looks amazing. Whoa. Now I'm gonna roll a little bit of video. When you're in photo mode, you can recall the custom settings saved in the C3 menu via the record button. Mine is still programmed to shoot video in 60p. Ooh, that looks amazing. I'm really enjoying taking photos again too. Awesome. Okay, wait, one more. When I shoot with a dedicated video camera like my C200, I have a hard time taking pictures because my hands are full. So it's nice to have the ability to take photos and videos all in one camera. Smash it like you mean it. Oh! Woo! I'm just so impressed with this. It's just so fun to look at, and it's delicious. And this is easily the coolest drink I've ever had. I hope you enjoyed this delicious foodie adventure right here in Denver, Colorado, and getting a taste of the new Canon EOS R. I'm Juliana Brosti, TravelingJules, and you can find me online at TravelingJules. So happy right now. Gelato. There's always room for dessert. And if you're interested in learning more about the Canon EOS R, head on over to usa.canon.com/EOS-R system. Hey, if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and enjoy your new camera. Happy travels!